We are on the record in the 13th Judicial District, the District Court of Butler County, Kansas. This is our Wednesday, January 24th, 2024 traffic docket. Will be on the record in 2019 TR 1334, State of Kansas versus Michael Douglas Alberts. Jared Regier for the state. Mr. Alberts, are you here?
Yeah, Judge, we got him here at the selling port.
All right, would you bring him on, please? Okay, you need to mute the person that's talking so that we don't hear the conversation. All right, is that you, Mr. Alberts?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
It looks like on September 30th of 2022, you failed to appear.
Oh,
Okay, guys, you're gonna have to mute. I'm hearing several of you that aren't in this hearing. Sir, on September 30th, 2022, it looks like you failed to appear before Judge Crum on a warrant to show cause. No, you were here, I'm sorry.
Your Honor, if I may.
You may. It looks like he showed up late. Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, based off my notes, it looks like the matter was previously before Judge Crum back in September of 2022. I do have a journal entry in the file. It would appear to be from specifically a hearing date on September 30th of 2022. More recently, I am showing that a request for revocation of probation was filed with the court, looks like back in August of 2023. And I do have a bond in the file for today's date and time, January 24th at 9 a.m.
So it looks like what we need to do is reset this in front of Judge Crum, don't we, for the warrant, second warrant to show cause, Mr. Regier?
Your Honor, I am showing this is the, based off my notes, it would appear that this is the first warrant to show cause since the sentencing hearing back in September of 2022. It does appear that at least at some point this matter was before Your Honor back in June of 2021 with most other hearings before Judge Crum, but I am also showing that based off of the journal entry of misdemeanor conviction and sentencing, looks like the court found the defendant guilty of count 1, second driving while license suspender, cancel a class A non-person misdemeanor.
All right, so Judge Crum did the plea and sentencing, but because it's a misdemeanor, it's back before me on the first appearance warrant to show cause. Is that basically what you just told me, Mr. Regier? Your notes have more in it than mine do because mine aren't up to date. I don't believe. The last thing I see is that September 30th, 22.
Your Honor, the bond does specifically set it for today's date and time at 9 a.m. However, it would also appear that in the that at least one of the more recent documents does appear to be signed by Judge Crum. So I might respectfully defer to the court as to how it wishes to proceed at this time in light of all that.
Well, let's first of all see what Mr. Alberts has to say as far as the allegations. Mr. Alberts, as you've been hearing us talk, you were sentenced to driving while suspended after prior conviction, a Class A misdemeanor, in September 2 years ago, 2022. And you had Darren Patterson, it looks like, as your attorney at the time. Since then, the state has requested revocation of your probation. They are alleging that you violated that probation that Judge Crum put you on. and I can give you the specific allegations, which I will do at this time. The warrant to show cause was filed August 29 of 2023, alleging that you did not report as directed to probation. Your probation officer, Christine Donovan, therefore asked for revocation. Now, you have the right to challenge this allegation. You can deny that you failed to report and consequently failed to comply with your probation. Burden would be on the state to present evidence, if it can, to show that you did violate. You do have the right to an attorney if you so wish. So at this time, do you wish to have an attorney?
Yeah,
All right. So you're denying the allegations, it sounds like, or you want to talk to an attorney before you admit or deny the allegations?
yes, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, that was a
Yes.
question.
Oh, excuse me.
Do you want to talk to an attorney before you admit or
Yes, Your Honor.
deny? All right, are you going to hire an attorney?
Right now I don't have the money to.
You're not working right now?
I am, but I'm not getting that many hours in.
Where do you work?
I work for a private individual.
And who is that?
I'm Darren Johnson,
You work for Darren Johnson, and where is he located?
and Howard.
Howard?
Yeah,
What kind of
or
work,
Andale. I'm sorry, Your Honor, Andale.
where is it?
Andale, Kansas. Yes.
There's quite a difference between Andale and Howard.
Yeah,
How is it you don't know for sure what town that you work in?
because I don't actually work in the town. That's where he lives.
Okay, where do you work?
I work at a shop. He's got a small shop down on Broadway.
In Wichita?
Yes, Your Honor.
So what did Howard have to do with it? Nothing?
Nothing.
Where do you live? Do you live in Howard?
No, I live in Wichita.
All right, so you work for a private individual named Darren Johnson in his shop in Wichita, though he lives in Andale. And what kind of work do you do?
I'm an automotive technician.
You're an automotive technician, so is that full-time,
Yes, Your Honor.
40 hours a week?
As much as I can, yes, Your Honor.
What do you make per month from Mr. Johnson?
About 400 a week.
Okay, about 1,600. How long have you worked there?
About 5 years now.
5 years? And you make about 1,600 a month?
Yeah, I mean, since hours slowed down a little less than that, yes.
What do you typically report on your federal tax return as the income from Mr. Johnson?
Anywhere from 18,000 a year.
All right, are you married or single?
I'm divorced.
Do you have any children, minor children that you legally support?
Yes, I do.
How many?
One.
And do you pay child support?
No, I don't.
Does the child live with you?
Excuse me, Your Honor?
Does the child live with you?
Yes, yes, it does, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. So a family of two, and do you pay rent or a mortgage?
Right.
How much a month?
400.
400. And do you pay utilities?
No, utilities are included with it. Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have any other expenses?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. So for a family of two, at the amount you're giving me, I will appoint Attorney Darren Patterson for this warrant to show cause. And I believe we can, Do we set this, Savannah, Mr. Regier, do we set this on Judge Lee's docket or do I keep it on mine?
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
upon further review of the file, this may offer some explanation as far as the prior happenings before Judge Crum are concerned. I am showing that the information appears to have been signed by Your Honor. I'm not sure if that affects this matter currently before the court or not.
Oh, I figure I'll just keep it since it's a misdemeanor unless we put this on. If we don't put it on Judge Lee's docket, then let's put it on a 130 Savannah, one of my 130 dockets, my traffic dockets, traffic trial dockets. He is on bond, so we probably should put it on mine, I'm thinking.
Okay, my next 130 is gonna be March the 13th.
Hmm.
Judge Lee's February 16th.
Well, it's a show cause, so I hate to delay it so long. You said March what?
13th,
I never know if I can put those on Judge Lee's or not. So I'm going to set this, Mr. Alberts, for revocation, March 13th at 1:30. Excuse me. In the meantime, you go from where you are right now to the probation office and ask for Christine Donovan and ask her what she wants you to do between now and that warrant to show cause hearing. Then when you're finished there, go across the street to Mr. Patterson's office and give him your contact information and your court date. If you don't do those two things, I'm going to find that that's further violation of probation.
Your Honor.
Okay. Anything else we need to address? We don't have to worry about a bond. I think he's already posted that.
Your Honor, the bond that I have in file would appear to be a 2,000 professional surety bond. It is a somewhat unusual format, but in any event, if the court is continuing the defendant under the same, I don't believe my office has anything else at this time.
All right, thank you. Then we'll be in recess. Mr. Alberts, please just go and follow up on my instructions.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Judge, I have four more at the Sally Port.
Go ahead.
Okay, I have Carly Meyer sitting here ready to roll. I have David Flores.
We are on the record in 2023 TR 2490, State of Kansas versus David Contreras Flores. Is that you, sir?
Yes,
How old are you?
I'm 18.
18, so you're a legal adult. Although the Kansas law would have recognized you as an adult for traffic purposes because you did submit and commit yourself to adult activities, therefore adult consequences. Let's see, Mr. Flores, you are charged, sir, in speeding 91 miles per hour in a 65. This is a traffic infraction, so it does not carry any jail time. But there is, if you were to be convicted, a schedule fine for 91 in a 65, which is $159 plus $108 in court costs. Now in count 2, you're accused of operating a motor vehicle without a license. That is a B misdemeanor crime. It carries up to 6 months possible jail sentence and $1,000 fine. Let's see, we would probably on that speed, Miss, do you intend to apply for diversion or set this for trial?
Your Honor,
Mr. Regier?
with all due respect, based off my review of the case, this defendant would not qualify for diversion.
All right, so diversion is not an option. Are you going to hire an attorney or apply for court appointed or represent yourself?
I tried to call a couple places, but they wouldn't take my minor case, or they were just too booked.
All right, so are you a student or do you have a job?
I have a job,
Where do you work?
a mechanic with my dad.
Say that again, please. A
As a
mechanic?
yeah, mechanic with my dad.
So does your dad have a professional shop or what?
Yeah, he has his own company.
Okay, where's his company?
Um, he does it, I don't know the exact address of it, so I just be going there to work.
What town is it?
It's by downtown.
Downtown Wichita?
Yeah.
And is that where you live, is Wichita?
I live in Wichita.
Do you have a high school diploma?
No. I was doing I forgot what it's called, GED.
Why did you quit doing that?
I started working because I didn't have a car.
Well, you don't have a license according to this charge.
I have a license now.
Well, I'm going to appoint Darren Patterson to represent you and go over to his office and get set up with him. Your next court date, when are we going to set this, Ashley?
April 8th.
April 8th at 8 a.m. You have to be back here April 8th at 8 a.m. by Zoom. And you need to go talk to Darren Patterson and tell him how he can reach you. And you need to get a bond. Picture and prints. I'm gonna set his bond at 1,000 OR because I don't think he's done that yet, has he, Deputy?
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes?
my notes would appear to suggest that this is the second hearing in this matter.
Oh, okay. That,
I am
yes,
showing,
yes.
I am showing that
you're right.
the court at least did address those particular issues at the last hearing.
Okay, so he must have, yeah, I see a jail admission form, but did he go out and get processed? Can you tell, Deputy?
Well,
Oh no, I got busy Monday because I wanted the same day, but then I forgot and I got busy with work Monday.
you didn't,
Oh no, I
you
got
didn't
busy.
go out there.
No, I got busy.
How about we throw you in
You
jail?
got busy.
Does that open your time up?
No.
Apparently he didn't.
So he got busy and didn't get around to doing what the
Yeah,
court.
I got busy with work. I'm sorry.
Okay, Mr.
That same day I
Flores.
wanted to come, but they were like busy and I couldn't that same day.
So they gave you an appointment, you went, and they were too busy for you.
No, that same day, but they told me a couple hours, right? I have to wait a couple hours in town.
Who are you talking to there?
Oh no, the
Who's
officer.
that with you?
Nobody went with me. But the officer gave me a letter saying that I have to go there Monday, but I wanted to go that same day, but they told me they were going to be busy, so I have to wait a couple of minutes or hour in town.
All right, so what's going on here, Deputy Caulfield? Did he get it
Apparently
or not?
he did not get his fingerprints and picture taken, right?
Yeah.
So he
There was
needs,
I
we need to resend him, I guess.
Okay, Mr. Flores, you're only 18 years old and you're off to a rocky start in life, and I'd suggest you kind of re-inventory your life and priorities. If you don't get your diploma, you're setting yourself up for a very limited lifestyle. So just as an aside, I would urge you to get back in school. But what I am going to order is that you go out there when that officer tells you to, and you get your picture and prints taken, or you can just go in jail and stay in jail until this case is resolved. Because when I order something, I'm ordering it. You have to do it or there will be consequences. And I'm going to give you one free pass that I don't normally do and I don't have to do, and that is I won't put you in jail right now, even though you violated my last order. So get out there when the officer tells you to, get your picture and prints taken, and you sign a $1,000 OR bond that will compel you to reappear April 8th at 8 a.m. Do you have any questions about that, sir?
No.
And then you were allegedly driving without a license and speeding 91 and a 65. So I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond to violate no laws, and do not be driving unless you have a valid license and your car is licensed and tagged. And even then, if you're driving, don't be speeding. You follow the rules of the road. Are we
Yes,
clear
ma'am.
on all of that?
Yes.
Okay. I don't care how busy you get next time, don't violate the court orders.
Yeah, sorry about that, ma'am.
All right, well, thank you for saying that. Now prove to me you mean it. And we'll be in recess at this time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.